All right, so welcome back to my ventures in Raid. And yes, we did it. We hit our 30-day goal, which means we have obtained an amazing epic support barbarian champion. And we're going to ask the question, is she any good? We're going to dive into that today. And also, what would she be good for? Campaign, dungeons, faction wars, arena, clan bosses. So that is the question we're going to be asking and diving into that. But mentioning champions, you know what? If you want an amazing epic support champion, or actually two of them, which is Teodor and goooooo for free right now, follow that link in the description below, or scan that QR code on the screen and you'll obtain them for free. Remember, by level 15, you'll obtain goooooo. So you're not right out of the gates for goooooo, but for Teodor, yes, right out of the gates on a new account. Check it out. But also, you'll obtain a ton of starter resources as well. But yeah, check that out. And if you want a free legendary, enter Monkey King as a promo code. All you got to do is go over here and enter Monkey King, and yes, you will unlock Sun Wukong. So yeah, pretty easy. That's for new accounts only, by the way. So if you are new, or if you want to start a free-to-play account, have an amazing team, you could start with what? Sun Wukong, Teodor, and goooooo, and then work your way to unlock Alice the Wanderer right now for a limited time for free as well through that Alice the Wanderer chase event going on. Just play those 7 days, and then on that 7th day you will actually unlock her for free. So yeah, pretty easy. You can have a great start in Raid right now. But anyway, let's get into this. We're going to be taking a look at our brand new champion that we just unlocked, High Katoon, I believe it is. Hopefully I'm not like butchering that name, but I tried. But anyway, yeah, she looks badass. First of all, one of the coolest looking barbarians I have seen. She is an epic support, so that is really cool. I have found that I absolutely love epic supports. They're definitely some of my absolute favorite champions, but let's dive into this. I'm kind of curious about her abilities. Oh, she does have an aura ability. Okay, let's get into this. She also has something that needs to be unlocked as well, so let's find out what she can do. We have Imperial Grace level 1, attacks one enemy. Has a 25% chance of placing a 30% decreased speed debuff for 2 turns. Love that at the very least, but I wish you could do it on the entire enemy team, so that's kind of a bummer considering she is an epic. However, what do we have next? Rally the Horde fills the turn meters of all allies by 15% and places a 15% increased speed buff on all allies for 2 turns. This I love. Now that is a great combo. 2 things happening at once. Now if you ascend this skill, you get a 30% increased speed buff on 2 turns for your allies. So that is just excellent right there. But what do we have here? We got some lightning going on here. Attacks all enemies. Hell yes. Has a 50% chance of decreasing the turn meter by 15%. Dude, I love that she has 2 abilities here that can really affect and kind of like debuff the enemies. Multiple abilities. And she is a support. And she also has, as a team leader, the ability to increase ally speed in all battles by 19%. It's not like 25% or anything too crazy. It's 19%. But still, that is a great start for her. So, man, very impressive. And if you awaken her, you get the blessings, of course, over here. So, a ton of untapped potential with her. So, I could see why she was kind of like an award for those 30 days. And I think we will try to fit her into some sort of team. Also, for faction wars, when it comes to barbarian faction wars, she could be extremely useful on that team. So yeah, maybe we can create a team around that here in the future. So a lot of potential with her. Now, let's talk a little bit more about her reviews and see where she excels. So she excels in arena offense. Nice. Faction wars. I had a feeling she was going to be great in faction wars. Absolutely. And then campaign locations. I don't know. It looks like she's kind of struggling with the raiding here. I was hoping to kind of use her more in campaign, but it seems like that's not the case. Let me know if you guys have a different opinion on that one. But Dragon Slayer, she excels at. Ice Golem's Peak, we're also seeing a pretty good number there. And then everything else in the Keep and Fortress here are kind of average. So really, it's all about the faction wars with her, which you can get great rewards in faction war. So yes, we are going to utilize her in that. But we also might slot her in here somewhere as well, just to upgrade her throughout the night when I go to bed tonight. That's always a great idea, by the way. And since we're talking about badass champions right now, do not forget you can obtain a legendary attack champion, Alice the Wanderer, for free simply by playing the game for 7 days. All you got to do is track your progress here, and by the 7th day, you will obtain her in this Alice Chase event. It's super easy, totally worth it. She is an amazing legendary, let me tell you what. But also, remember, I am giving away 2 epic support champions to Gore, and yes, Ugo today for new users. Check out that link in the description below, or scan that QR code on the screen, and you'll also obtain a ton of free starter resources to give you the absolute best start in Raid Shadow Legends, so check it out. But let's go back to her and find out what else she is capable of. Okay, so yes, I wanted to talk a little bit more about her mastery. So what would we do with her? She's an epic support. We'd probably definitely unlock support for sure. Attack is a whole other matter, but I can see really going all in on support, and I haven't looked up any guides or anything like that, but based on her skills, I don't know, a good combination might be support and offense, simply because the reason I say that is based on her ratings. Faction Wars and then Arena Offense are highly rated, so that tag team together would probably make a lot of sense. Let me know if I'm in the wrong in your opinion on this or not. Curious of your take, but I think there could be multiple setups with her for sure, depending on what mode you're going to be playing in. It's going to, of course, influence what you do for your masteries for her. But hey, I think I might go after support and offensive and really flesh that out as I go. I think that makes sense. And when it comes to her actual equipment, I think we're going to really want to focus on accuracy, simply because she's trying to land a lot of those debuffs consistently, and that's going to be extremely important. In this case, you know, you have the increased speed buff. So accuracy, I think, is going to be very, very crucial. Speed and accuracy, so she is constantly engaging in battle for sure, would make a lot of sense to focus up on when it comes to her equipment. So yeah, heading on over to the Forge, I think it might be wise to actually craft some of the perception armors. Maybe that would be a potential good opportunity here, but we are missing some resources here. So we got to get some more bloodstone from Faction Wars. Really need to be busy with that. I've been fighting in a lot of clan wars and messing around with, of course, yes, Arena, which, by the way, something very cool happened recently as well. I actually unlocked Tag Team Arena. It definitely adds a whole new layer of things to the game, and I need to start fleshing out multiple teams to really succeed in Tag Team Arena. It's a bit more challenging for sure, but having a blast with that one I really want to focus on, because I can see that being a ton of fun, getting 3 different teams that can really win every single time. But you know, if you want a full arsenal of epic supports on your team, check out Teodor. You can actually obtain him for free right now by following that link in the description below, or scanning that QR code on the screen. And guess what? You'll also obtain Ugo by level 15 as well on a new account, or you could start, you know, a brand new free-to-play account, have fun with it. And remember, you can also tag team with Sun Wukong. All you got to do is enter the promo code Monkey King, and yes, Alice the Wanderer right here, Alice the Wanderer. The Alice Chase event is still going on for limited time, so get in on this and play for those 7 days. By the 7th day, you will unlock her for free. You do not want to miss out on unlocking one of the best legendary attacks in the game. She's brand new to the game, fairly new. So yeah, and she's great, my god. So that is a great way to start Raid Shadow Legends, with 2 legendaries, Sun Wukong, Alice the Wonder, and then you got your support to Gore, of course, and Ugo. What a great team setup already. So check it out in the link down in the description, or go ahead and scan that QR code on the screen. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I have to get busy and start upgrading her, and we will see what happens, what type of faction team we can create for the Barbarians. We'll see. I'll keep you guys in the know, but thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Take care.